We're slowly making our way to far north Queensland, settling back into life on the road and finding our rhythm again. After spending some time parked up and working, we're adjusting to travelling with our new setup and learning what this next chapter looks like. This time we're trying to do things differently. Instead of chasing destinations, we're making a conscious effort to stay longer, slow down, and take in the places we find ourselves. The travel part is getting easier. The travel vlog part, we're still figuring that one out. But for now, we're focused on enjoying the journey, embracing the slower pace, and sharing it as honestly as we can. Now this is pretty cool. This is the Boolboonda Tunnel, and believe it or not, you can actually drive straight through it. It was built back in the 1880s as part of the railway to Mount Perry, carrying supplies and copper from the mines. The whole thing was hand-cut through solid rock, and at 192 metres long, it's still the longest unsupported, unlined railway tunnel in the Southern Hemisphere. The railway closed more than 60 years ago, but instead of being forgotten, the tunnel found some new residents. Thousands of bats now live inside, so if you're driving through, it's their home first. This tunnel wasn't built just to connect two towns. It was built to feed a booming copper industry, and just up the road, you can still see what's left of it. Wow, that was really cool.
That was amazing.
Definitely worth the drive out.
Drive out here, yeah.
We weren't expecting that much when we pulled in here, but this place turned out to be pretty fascinating. This is the old Mount Perry Smelter site, where copper from the local mine was processed over 100 years ago. The ground looks like cracked concrete, but it's actually made from copper slag, the leftover material from the smelting process. Rather than getting rid of it, they used it to pave the site. The smelter closed back in 1913, and while most of the buildings have disappeared, this incredible surface is still here as a reminder of the town's mining history. It's one of those unexpected stops that really makes you appreciate just how much history is hidden away in these small country towns.
So pick these up at a little fresh food stall on the side of the road, finger limes. We got some oysters yesterday, so I'm going to split these open and get the little pearls out and put them on the oysters. See the beautiful little pearls, and then we just go. They're quite citrusy tart. Nice, crunchy, really good, salty.
Do they pop like roe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers.
Yes. Good drop of bubbles here. Alright, let's give these a go and see what they're like.
They're good. They are good.
They're really, like, if you haven't had finger limes before, they're really quite firm. I would have thought they would have been more like salmon roe and pop a little bit, but they're quite firm. They're very citrusy. They go really nicely with the oysters.
And the champagne, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, that's how our afternoon's going to roll. One of the best parts about travelling full-time isn't ticking destinations off a list. It's these quiet evenings in places we'd never have found otherwise. The Rockhampton Water Ski Club was one of those unexpected finds. Simple, peaceful, dog-friendly, and only $20 a night. No big attraction, no packed itinerary, just another evening at home. We actually spent 3 nights in Ely Beach and somehow managed to film almost none of it. So the next stop was Bowen, and it turned out to be exactly the change of pace we were looking for. Quiet beaches, relaxed streets, and plenty of old world charm. In fact, parts of the town were transformed into 1940s Darwin for Baz Luhrmann's Australia. But for us, Bowen wasn't about the movie, it was simply a place to slow down and enjoy the coast.
cracker jack. Take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. We got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street. With Mary Jane, good cocaine, laying down there to eat. Double down, throw some dice, take off now, don't think twice. But hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't.
One thing we've learnt about travelling Australia is that every dirt road is a bit of a gamble. You never really know what's waiting at the end.
Now get back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing.
This time it paid off. Funny Dunny Park at Wandjunga Beach turned out to be one of those simple little camps that just gets it right. $5 a night, a short stroll to the beach, and plenty of space to slow down for a while. Even Charlie seemed pretty happy with this one.
So tonight, just chucking together some burgers, the halloumi burgers, just a bit of spinach, tomato. I'm using some chipotle sauce. I'll cook the halloumi, bang it together, we're done. Simple, easy, great meal. Silicone, like a barbecue mat, in my pan. The reason for that is makes it a lot easier to keep it clean. Cleanup's a breeze. Still use oil and all that sort of stuff. So we happen to have a really nice park by the beach. It's about 300 metre walk down to the beach, fantastic. And our outlook is amazing. Ken will just turn the camera around and let you have a look. A big bulldozer.
You see him too. We would have happily stayed another night, but the weather was catching up with us, and it was time to head north once again.
Awesome.